All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that told us his truth, and much respect to the Yah came out there laboring in his work, and also to the believers scattered across the four corners of the earth, the whole elect. To you I say, Shalom. Plagues, 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 calamities, calamities, calamities. If what you see is bad news, all right, bad news for the world, but good news for the elect, for the believers who believe in the testimony of our Lord Yahweh Shai. And I was watching a brother video earlier that just popped up, all right, in my mind just now. And he was showing a video of IUIC, pretty much saying that we're not ready for the return of Yahweh Shai. All right, saying that there's a famine on the horizon. So this guy, I forgot this guy's name, he was telling his congregation, we're not ready because we have not stocked up food for 2 years or so. And so we need more time to stock. Is basically what this man was saying, which shows you that that organization is not based upon faith. And they're going to be caught out there, man. But for you who believe in the testimony of our Lord Yahweh Shai, you expect miracles to happen. You don't expect to deliver yourself. You expect Yahweh Shai to come through with miracles to ultimately deliver you, man. That's what we all believe. That's the only hope we got. By seeing that the Most High controls everything. So what we're witnessing is a very joyful sight. And I want to get this in Soraka, Ecclesiastes 25:7. It says, there be 9 things without which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. All right, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So you've been quickened in the spirit during these last days by receiving this gospel. All right, being made alive again. This was done so you can see the fall of your enemy, that being Esau Edom. And it doesn't matter if he's self-destructing his own kingdom, because at the same time, he's being used by Yahweh Shai to issue in the kingdom of heaven, all right? This man thinks that he is going to self-destruct and come out of ashes due to all the chaos that he's causing and reclaim his throne, forever. This the mindset of Esau, who is heavily deceived by the Most High. So also, the book of Romans, the 8th chapter, and verse 28, it says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High Yahweh Shai, to them who are called. Okay? It says, to them who are called according to its purpose. And the purpose of being called is so that you might receive the promise by being given the gift of faith, to believe in the unbelievable and to know the power of Yahweh Shai. All right. So this testimony was supposed to be for your welfare. All right, to comfort you in a time of affliction. And so that's the overall message for the believers, which is peace. Isaiah 41, comfort ye and comfort ye my people, said your power. It said, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem. And how do you do that? All right, by speaking these words. Okay, the words of Yahweh Shai. So he said, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, which is talking about the elect, the believers, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned. All right, and it's pardoned through the blood of Yahweh Shai, who has given us his truth, his mercy in these latter days, as he said that he would raise us up, in the last days, and he has done that through the Spirit. So it says, for she have received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins. Okay, so this testimony was for the elect during this time, to seal the elect and to condemn the 2/3 and the rest of these other nations. Okay, so these plagues that are being sent, dealing with the famine. All right, You got a global famine likely this year. Now, we've been going to the famine a lot. All right. And this is supposed to take place according to, let me see. Here we go. According to the official, a global famine could break out this coming fall. So all hell is getting ready to break loose. All right. But again, remember, as we got in Romans 8 chapter, everything works out for the good of them who are called according to the Lord's purpose. All right. So you got the pestilence. Fresh cases of rare monkeypox located. All right. And this is starting to spread like wildfire. Okay. So plagues and pestilence, famine, all this stuff we were already briefed on, and we were told that we would be protected, from these said perils as long as we believe. Okay. Psalm 91:1. All right. Odie but Goldie. He that dwelleth in the secret counsel or the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Okay. Shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So this secret place is speaking about this secret counsel, this truth that we have been called into to receive mercy. So this is going to allow us to be protected under the shadow of the Almighty, because we're going to be hid. All right. I will say of the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. Okay. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noise and pestilence. All right. The snare being the tricks of Esau, which is the fowler, which that fowler is a bird catcher. It says, and from the noise and pestilence, speaking about the missiles. All right. So when you scroll on down to verse 10, it says, there shall no evil. Matter of fact, verse 9 says, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, and neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in thy ways. All right. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. So the angels are going to be given charge and jurisdiction over the elect during these times. As you get in the book of Hebrews, 1st chapter, and verse 14 says, are they not all ministering spirits sent forth? Okay, sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation. So the difference between the elect and the non-elect is that you have protective angels that are watching over them, that have this seal, this mark of exemption, as you get in Ezekiel the 9th chapter. All right. Psalms 103:20. Okay. It says, bless the Lord Yahweh, ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word. All right. Bless ye the Lord Yahweh, all ye his hosts, his armies, ye ministers of his that do his pleasure. So the angels within these times we come into are going to be dispatched to protect the elect, the ones that have, the seal, as I was saying. And so in the time of famine, the elect will be fed in that time. It's like you get in the book of, I think that's 1 Kings. Let's see, 17th chapter. Yep. All right. Elijah fed by ravens. You're going to have miraculous events like this. So let's see here. So 1 Kings 17:2, it says, and the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto him, saying, get thee hence and turn thee eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee. All right. So the Lord has power over all. And of course, Elijah was well favored by the Most High. So this is what he did for him in a time of a drought, all right, and a famine. So it goes and say 5. So he went and did according unto the word of the Lord, for he went and dwelt by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening, and he drank of the brook. All right, so the Lord showed a miracle. All right, something simple as ravens, bringing you food in the morning and in the evening. So what do you expect the Lord's gonna do this time, in the times of drought and famine? He's gonna do the same thing. And you're gonna have angels around who are disguised as other people as well, helping you out, bringing you food. All right, that's why the scripture say, "Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for some have entertained angels unawares." So these times are coming back in a major way, and you're literally gonna be guided by angels. All right. So I also want to get Bel and the Dragon. All right. This is show you another example of the Lord's power through his angel. All right. Now, of course, Daniel was locked up in the lion's den for 6 days. And when you scroll on down to 33, it says, Now there was in Juri a prophet called Habakkuk, who had made pottage and had broken bread in a bowl, and was going into the field for to bring it to the reapers. But the angel of the Lord said unto Habakkuk, Go carry the dinner that thou hast into Babylon unto Daniel. All right. He was locked up with them lions, who was in the lion's den. And Habakkuk said, Lord, I never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the den is. Then the angel of the Lord took him by the crown, and bare him by the hair of his head, and through the vehemency of his spirit set him in Babylon over the den. All right, so this angel grabbed up Habakkuk from one region and took him into Babylon. So he was transported from one spot to another. And so verse 37, and Habakkuk cried, saying, O Daniel, take the dinner which the Most High have sent thee. And Daniel said, Thou hast remembered me, O power, neither hast thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee. All right. So for the ones that seek the Lord and love the Lord, well, the Lord's gonna do the same thing. Once you're thrown in the midst of that fire, or in the lion's den, the time of trouble, he's gonna show miraculous works as such. All right. And after that, verse 39, so Daniel rose and did eat, and the angel of the Lord set Habakkuk in his own place again immediately. So crazy, explainable miracles as such are going to be happening for the elect during that time, the ones that are doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. So when the time of trouble comes, all right, just remember that the Lord got everything under control. This is his movie, and he's going to protect this elect from everything that's coming. You just got to believe. So with that, Lord willing, you're edified till next time I say, Shalom.